Yes guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys everything you need to know for Bitcoin, because what just happened for Bitcoin is absolutely crazy. And of course, yesterday I was telling you guys that Bitcoin will crash really hard next week. And guess what just happened? Bitcoin pumped over 2.5% after that video. Does this mean that my prediction is completely wrong and that I was not predicting it right and that I lost a lot of money? No, the exact opposite, because in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly why it's not over for Bitcoin and why I am still expecting a massive drop for Bitcoin in the next couple of days or weeks. So let's just immediately jump right here into the chart right here, because Bitcoin of course was trading yesterday just under this massive area of resistance. However, today we finally dropped above it. And yes guys, I do have to say that I was not actually expecting this. We can see right here over on the 4-hour chart that we were actually getting quite a big of resistance from up this level, and then overnight we pumped towards this new range. So right now we are in another new range we are currently creating, and this range we have not been trading in for that long. We can see that it is still a big level of resistance and support, because we can see the upper side of this range is still a lot of resistance right here and right here, which means that it will still be really hard to break through it. However, our support on the downside is also really strong. But I'm going to show you guys right now why there is still a massive chance that we are simply going to wick to the upside one more time and then break to the downside, because Bitcoin is, in my opinion, just showing too many weak signs right now, especially because yesterday we did decide to create a small CME gap, as you guys can see right here. The CME gap is right now laying at $29,700, and we all know that if we create a CME gap, 9 out of the 10 times we attempt to get it filled up within the next couple of days after creation. So that is the first reason why I am expecting a massive drop for Bitcoin towards at least $29,700, and that is about a $1,000 drop, which is going to be quite a big drop, which you can of course also short. Then if you look at this chart right here, we are right now perfectly creating this head and shoulders pattern. I already told you guys it about yesterday, but if we simply look at this right now, the left shoulder and the right shoulder is perfectly aligned, as you guys can see. We are right now at massive resistance. We are right now having a massive CME gap laying under us. Plus, we also have right now this massive head and shoulders pattern that is finally getting created, and it's finally in place right now because the left shoulder and the right shoulder is at the same high. Meaning that if we do decide to create this right shoulder, then in the next couple of days we want to see a red candle, and that will finally create this right shoulder, and that could send Bitcoin, like I already said yesterday, to lows you have not seen in a long time. If you want to know what kind of lows we are going if we do decide to create this head and shoulders pattern, then I will link the video up right here from yesterday, or you can go to my YouTube channel. I perfectly explained it right there, and I don't want to do it again. Now, if we are looking at this chart right here, then we can also clearly see that we are right now creating a triple top. We can see the chart is actually looking pretty much the same as the last two times we created such a big pump right here. We can see right now we saw this small pump right here, which is right here, and then we got that final wick. And that final wick is currently something like this, what we are creating right now today. This is potentially what we are seeing right now, a final wick to finally just get a little bit more short liquidations and then dropping it lower. That is currently what's going to happen, in my opinion, that we are right now creating a triple top, and we are playing out exactly the same thing as last time. Bitcoin always tends to get one final wick to the upside, and I was not actually expecting that yesterday. However, it does actually look really obvious right now. Sorry. So yeah, right now final wick to liquidate all shorting positions. We already got that, and there's a big chance that right now we are going to move to the downside. If we look at this chart right here, right now we can also see that we are straight up getting a shitload of resistance from of this upper range right here, because this is on the 3-day time frame, and since March we have been creating this massive consolidation phase. I already showed you guys this consolidation phase, but if we zoom out a lot, we can also create even more bigger consolidation phases, and this is the biggest consolidation phase Bitcoin has created in a really long time. We have not seen such a long consolidation phase, basically all the way since our last bear market, which was right around this level before dropping a lot. So yeah, this is currently what is happening for Bitcoin, a consolidation phase, and we still need to break to the upside of it. So yes guys, don't get me wrong, I am right now extremely bearish. However, if we do get a 1 day or 3 day candle outside of this range, meaning that we will create a new yearly high, then I'm going to flip extremely bullish, and that will send Bitcoin to $40,000 immediately. If we get just a 1 day candle close outside this range, that's going to send Bitcoin like crazy to the upside, but for now it's not looking like it's going to happen, but of course it could always still change. Now, of course, yesterday I told you guys that I was really bearish and you could take a little bit of a shorting position. That's actually what I did as well yesterday. And guess what? I still made $413 in profits simply shorting Bitcoin. It was a really small shorting position, but I shorted right here over on the chart, as you can see right here. And I took my profits right here exactly at $29,700 because that's where the CME Gap was laying, and I perfectly got filled with watches. Really nice to see, making me about $413, which is just of course really nice. And if you want to trade Bitcoin yourself as well and get such crazy amounts of money by simply longing and shorting Bitcoin, just like I did yesterday, making $400 in a few hours, then what you right now can do is go to the first link in the description. You will go to this link right here, and if you do so, you will get to this page, and here you can literally enter into a 1000 USD airdrop completely for free. It's a giveaway Bybit is currently hosting to all my followers. All you need to do to enter and get yourself a piece of that $1,000 is simply clicking on join now and deposit at least $100 and trade $1,500. That's all you need to do, and you can literally get up to $1,000 completely for free, but you're probably going to get $200 completely for free if you are the winner, which is basically just free money. But do note that if we don't get a lot of people entering into this competition, then you might even get a bigger prize up to $1,000. So go check it out. Not a lot of people will enter because my following is just not as big right now, meaning that you have a really high chance of winning. So yeah, that is currently about the giveaway. Go check it out. Also guys, a lot of people also told me yesterday that what if we get a spot ETF before the 10th of January? That will send Bitcoin completely into oblivion, sending it to 40k immediately. And that is true. However, right now it's the 23rd of October and we have about 2.5 months left till the 10th of January, meaning that there is 2.5 months of potential downside before we're going to get a massive pump to the upside. So yeah, there could just be 2.5 months of straight up only consolidation to the downside, moves to the downside, or just straight up depression to the sideways, meaning that Bitcoin will not be doing much. And that is currently what I am predicting. This pump is completely led because of the fake spot ETF news. Everyone saw how big Bitcoin pumped because of fake news, and they are hoping right now that in the next couple of days we are going to get a Bitcoin spot ETF. However, that is most likely not going to happen, and we have to wait till the 10th of January, because if we look at right here, the first spot ETF needs to be approved before the 10th of January. Do note that if we do not get a spot ETF approval, that will immediately send Bitcoin to 12k again, because that will be the ultimate bearish scenario. However, the chance of a spot ETF currently being approved is about 90%, so I am not expecting that right now, but just keep that in mind. However, right now, the 10th of January is the final deadline of the first Bitcoin spot ETF from ARK Invest. And if they will approve ARK Invest, they also need to approve all other Bitcoin spot ETFs, because they can't just approve one and disapprove the rest. That doesn't make sense. They will approve all of them at once. So yeah, that is right now why everyone is waiting for the 10th of January. That's going to be the massive deadline for the Bitcoin spot ETFs. But yeah, before that, there is just a chance that this pump is completely led by speculation, and that we are right now trading into massive yearly highs again, potentially bringing us to the downside again. That is currently what I am actually expecting, and I am also going into a small shorting position in the next couple of hours. I am currently expecting something to this to play out, a double top, and then sending us to the downside to, of course, fill up that CME gap. So yeah, if you want to trade yourself, of course, over on Bybit, first link in the description, claim a piece of that $1,000. That's all I have for you guys right now. Bitcoin is pumping like crazy, which is of course nice to see, but in my opinion, this is not sustainable and it's not over for Bitcoin. So yeah, make sure to like this video, it really helps me out. Subscribe to my channel, the support is absolutely insane, we're growing like crazy. 428 subscribers is absolutely crazy, so I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe. That being said guys, I hope I will see you in my next YouTube crypto video.